Aloha. Hi, I'm Hawaii Libra, and this is your weekly reading for January 24th to January 31st. Although I am very clairvoyant, this reading is for entertainment purposes only. If you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe. Please feel free to find oracle or tarot cards that resonates with you if you're thinking about doing tarot reading or oracle cards or just meditation. Please look in the bottom of the description, and please support my rescue animals by purchasing one of your own decks or give a donation. Also, today is Huna, the moon phase, Hawaiian moon phase Huna. Huna, which means hidden. The shape of this moon, good time for planting root kind of vegetable plants, or like uwala sweet potato and kalo taro. I got this information from the Hawaii moon phases in Hawaii. And then it is waxing gibbous tonight. I got that information from moontimeanddate.com. Please see the information on the bottom for where I got the information from. Okay, we're going to start off using the bicycle cards. And the overall energy that I've been feeling lately is that this week is about how we react to stress and strife and hardships. And it's to really help us on our glow up, or you may be going through your glow up right now, because last week may have been very hard for some of us, emotionally, spiritually, physically, and also to protect your surroundings from people that may want to harm you spiritually. That's the energy that I got. We're gonna take a couple deep breaths. Okay. Oops. They just want to come out. Let me do the cards first, please. Thank you, God of Light and Truth and Goddess of Light and Truth. What can you share with us in the collective today? Mahalo, mahalo, mahalo. Kahilua koluha lima. Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh man. Okay. Just know that when people make choices, there's like a consequence to those choices. So when we make choices, there's also a consequence to those choices that we make. So please tune in to my Instagram reading too, because it looks like my reading on Instagram may have made an effect, or many of us may have done something this week or last week to help service others, and it may have an impact or shift some kind of outcome. So right here is 10 of clubs. I'm just getting a lot of friendships, social groups that you may have been interacting with, and just feeling like best friend energy, good friendship energy, so good social energy that you're engaging in. And that's going to bring some kind of fulfillment with the 9 of Hearts, some kind of emotional fulfillment for the week during your glow up. And then also, some of you may be in service, a 6 of Hearts and a 6 of Spades. Like you, some of you may have helped someone, like gave service for someone, been in service for someone, like, donated some, gave emotional talks, maybe donated abundance to someone else, and being in service of someone. Okay, I'm getting that there is another person here. Another person maybe around you that see you on your social media platforms, or have heard of you, or I don't know, this person is like trying to cause harm on your loved ones. Yeah, so I just be careful. I don't like to communicate that kind of information, you guys, but that's what they were telling me. That's the energy I got in my meditations. And it looks like here, and this person is like, for some of you, it could be that this person feels left out, or has a low self-esteem. Okay, let's do the Hawaii cards. And it could be you watching this, and if it is you, just know that you are loved, your ancestors love you, and people are watching over you. Mahalo, 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 God of light and truth and Goddess of light and truth. What else can you tell us, the collective? Oops. Okay. Okay, this is Kalua. This could mean two things. This could be a underground oven to cook your food in. I'm getting that this symbolically means like some of you are preparing for something this week. Like it doesn't have to do with cooking, but some of you may be cooking for guests, and because we got the social card that came out, and you could be cooking for or preparing meals for guests, but also projects, preparing for certain projects. All right, I'm gonna put the cards right on here. Okay, this one, sorry, this card is like kind of ripped. I don't know why. It could be because I was in the rain. It is a he'ero, an octopus, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is an octopus, and the octopus is very sensorial. If you're a water sign, this could be something like these projects really stick. You could be any kind of sign too, but I'm getting the energy to tell water signs that this project may stick, that you have the idea. And then also that the rest of you could be in sensorial, like using all your senses, going into academics, reading a lot, and are very intellectual. Kahonu. Again, I'm getting to tell air and earth signs that right now is a time to like work on your home, the inside of your home, finding a place that you call home and going back to that place that you call home. Kahonu is turtle. This is a sea turtle. This could also symbolically and metaphorically telling us that we really gotta take care of the earth. We really gotta be servants to the earth. Kamehu, footsteps. Some of you may have had someone that you looked up to and you followed them in their footsteps. Some of you may have had an older sibling that taught you things, and it stuck with you till this day, and practices, traditions that they taught you, and or even values, and you're sticking to those values. This is called Holua. It's a sled sliding, and some of you may be having, because you had the social card out, maybe having lots of fun with your friends, doing all kinds of activities and playing games, and it's just laughter and enjoyment. Kahua, bubbles. And right now is just saying that this week is a time for self-care, taking a bubble bath, massaging your feet, chilling and relaxing. Okay, Game of Thrones cards now. Mahalo, mahalo, mahalo. God of light and truth and Goddess of light and truth. I like to do the cards first, please. What can you tell us for my beautiful collective? My beautiful subscribers. What would you like to share with my beautiful subscribers? Mahalo, mahalo, mahalo. Alrighty. You got the star card. During your glow up, right? You're like growing spiritually, mentally, physically. Page of Swords. On defense, like you may have had to deal with a few spiritual attacks of maybe some social media bullies or people that you don't agree with, and it's really how you handle it and how that other person handles criticism and their hissy fits or whatever. It's how they handle it. But you have like, you're like ready, you know, like you're ready for, and you're taking precautions in your projects at your workplace. You're taking precautions. Like someone may have been harassing you, and so you put a TRO on them, or you let the person's family know this is what they did to us. They stole this, and you let them know. Yeah, you let them know that you're not gonna you're gonna set boundaries for yourself. The Chariot. Some of you may be moving into a different direction, a different mindset, or physically moving somewhere else. Death card. Reverse. Some of us are reminiscing the past and doing things that we used to do in the past, and there's nothing wrong with that. Some of us are holding on to the good times. If you were born in the 70s and you had a great childhood in the 80s, like how I did, you don't want to forget about it. Or even if you had a great childhood in the 90s, you don't want to forget those good times, and you shouldn't, because that's where your heart is. Yeah, that's what makes you smile, that makes you light up. Five of Spears reverse. I'm getting that maybe last week there was strife and hardship. For some of you, there may be still strife and hardship because I meditated on that earlier today. But there's a lot of you that are glowing up and growing up from those experiences, from those hurt experiences, or the heartbreak. And you're sitting right here as the Queen of Coins. Like you're watching your money. You're watching your money. For this group of subscribers, you're doing really well with your money. I'm getting. So for some of you, you may be winning some kind of lottery or bingo. And then also, I'm getting that this is you creating, the Magician, manifesting, creating, goal setting. And then Two of Cups reverse. Different not really, like I'm just getting like different opposition or differences of opinion, that some of you may be just getting rid of, people that have been negative, or just not getting rid of them, but kind of like not making them a priority, and setting down your boundaries. Here we're gonna do the moon cards. Mahalo, mahalo, mahalo. God of light and truth. I know, like I'm trying to not show my legs too much. Yeah. Mahalo, mahalo, mahalo. God of light and truth and Goddess of light and truth. What else can you tell us for the collective? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Skahi, Lua, Koluha, Lima. Take the two ones on the bottom. Okay. So surrender to the divine full moon. So this month, I'm just getting that it's good to do some meditations and clearing of your crystals, your body, your home, to and take advantage of the energy that's coming in with the full moon. Okay. A new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. So it looks like partnerships is coming up. Like once you kind of move away from the negative partnerships and you're coming into now more new partnership. And this doesn't have to only be in love. This could be in business. Okay, a time for healing, balsamic moon. So if some of you came across like a heartbreak or you lost a loved one, this week will be a time of healing and being with family, being with good friends. Have faith in your dreams. So have faith in your goals and your dreams. And right now is a good time to set your goals. And it's a good time to work on them. Then the end of a tough cycle approaches. So this week, it's like you went through all the crying, you went through all the hardship, and you went through, maybe some of you had conflict with a stalker or someone that has been harassing you for years or stalking your social media, and you're coming up to confronting them and also setting boundaries with them now. And so it's been a tough cycle for you emotionally. You're very close to achieving your goal. If some of you have like applied for a loan, applied for college, applied for a grant, started a nonprofit organization, started a business, and you have goals for your business, you're achieving that goal right now as we speak or during the week. Balance spirituality and practicality. So you got to keep your balance. Yeah, like you have work, you have, find time in your schedule to meditate, do your meditations or do your yoga. Find that time to even spend time with family and friends. Your support group. Yeah, you need your support group. Okay, mahalo, mahalo, mahalo. God of light and truth and goddess of light and truth. So we're going to do the whispers of the ocean now. Mahalo, mahalo, mahalo. What else can you tell us, the collective? I know a lot of people are busy, so like they fast, because I do the same thing, fast forward on the videos and stuff. So I don't want to make this video too long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, polite declaration. You can move in whatever direction you need to accomplish your goals. It is time for you to get out there, claim what is yours, and stay in your power. Okay, so claim what is yours and stay in your power. Don't let anybody take your power away from you. You stand your ground. So, and be polite. You can do a polite declaration, like, especially like with people that are narcissistic, like, they're right, you're wrong, everything you say they go against, and stand in your power and say, this is what I believe and I'm gonna stick with it. Facing your fears. And people don't care how much you know, they care about how much you care, usually. Look for ways to strengthen your connection to the universe and others. Stay peaceful and calm in the knowing of who you are. And if you can do both, if you can show how much you care and how much you know at the same time, then more power to you, and more education, more informed the other person will be. Okay, facing your fears. So in my other reading, we talked about being courageous. If there's ever been a time that you've ever been courageous and you stood up against a bully, you stood up against a belief that was not that was only a one mindset narrative, whenever you are afraid, think about that courageous time that you did stick up to that bully, that you stuck up to that professor, or that you told that individual off, or you told someone how you really feel. Think of that time that you did that. I gotta share a little story because it came to my mind. There was I cannot go into details because I don't want to offend anyone, but there was this little club that I was in, and there was this holy guy, this white guy, that used to always like bump into me, put me down, and like there could be a lot of room, and then he comes up to me and goes, "Oh, excuse me," but he could have gone around me, like just kind of bullying and kind of putting me down and not treating me right, like, and so I was so mad. I was fed up, and I told him, you know what? I go, you know what? I don't like what you do. I don't like when you push us around. You keep us at the end. You know, it's like, I don't like when you bully me. There was like kind of like racist sentiments as well as bullying that he would do in the club. I didn't like that. And then there was two white ladies trying to stick up for him and say, oh, but he's done this and he's done that, and he stood my ground, and I just told him off. And there's also been like white splaining, just whitewash crap by men that have done this to me. And there's another time when there was somebody putting down somebody in my family. Is putting down this person in my family. It was a white guy, and making judgments about and I just expressed that this person was white because verbally they bust out their white privilege, like really bossy, real arrogant, belittling you, especially a woman, a brown skinned woman, belittling me. Just the verbiage that they use, and you kind of trick me. The verbiage that they use against me or my family, I was getting ticked off. And the person came. This person it's usually a white guy. Walked yards and yards just to tell me something small, and it was really rude, bullying. He didn't even ask us how we were doing. We caught the bus to this place. I can't really tell the details about it, but he didn't even ask, how are you doing? How are you? No, it was just like really arrogant attitude, really white privilege, like, you know, you guys are late and da 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 da. Oh, I just want you to tell him, you know what, motherfucker, I am a single parent. I'm a single fucking mom trying to get my kids to school, get my kids to practices, and you didn't even ask me how I was doing. And we had to search for this place, and it was just like, you know, and then you get all these moms that don't want to say anything. They don't want to say anything, so they're like, oh yeah, we need you, we like you. So I blasted him on my email. I blasted his ass on the email. I said, you know what, this is what you did to us, and I'm not gonna let anybody condescend me like that. I put down my foot. I put down my boundaries. So if you're ever fearful, you think about the time you stood up to that bully. Because I don't let shit pass me. I don't let bullshit pass me, man. Like, I don't let white men tell me what to do, how to think, how to dress. I mean, or like bully me and looking down at me as a woman, not really listening to me. Like, there was this person, the first person that I was talking about, like when I needed access to something, he goes and let all the white people access to it, and then the brown person like me gotta stand behind and wait. That's bullshit. I do not like that, and I do not accept it. I don't accept that kind of behavior. It's so inappropriate to treat a brown skinned woman and back out of like their shit, and they can't have access to some of the materials, or especially as a Native Hawaiian in Hawaii. So I told that person off, and I told that person's wife what he told me and what he did. He got good scoldings for it. But I don't feel like rejoining that club, and that's on me. That's my choice. Gentle moderation. Sorry for venting about that, you guys. Oh no, I'm not sorry. I gotta talk about it. Okay, take your time. Pressure from others or yourself can be released by renegotiating what you're trying to accomplish. So, yeah, if in your workplace, like if you have a deadline and you know you're getting paid part-time and they're not paying you enough and they want you to do more, you should renegotiate. You need to value yourself. Resilience. There is no need to rush or push. This is time to take things as they come. You have the determination and patience to handle what is happening. And that's another thing. Like I don't downplay racism. I don't downplay how people treat me. I don't downplay it like some other women do in my community. I don't do that. So resilience. You're coming to a place of resilience. Diving to new depths. There is a sleeper, a meaning to what is happening. You might be looking at this from the surface and missing what is really going on. Take a moment to pause and breathe. Allow yourself to dive deeper into what it is you are feeling about your current situation. Diving to new depths and maybe changing your mindset. Maybe looking at things from another perspective. But I'm just getting like for some of you, you may have to do your research about your genealogy. You may have to do research if there's a case that you're exploring or a lawsuit that you're exploring, or even a job or a new house or a new pet. You may have to do your research. In the light of the moon, a full moon can shine light on what you have been resisting. This can be anything from your fears to your soul's beauty. So this full moon, I feel like this full moon is gonna show some truth. It's gonna reveal some secrets to you. Disengage from outcomes. So let go so you can open yourself to the highest love that you deserve. Find ways to release worry or any unresolved lack of forgiveness you might be holding on to. So yeah, all of us have this sense of lack of forgiveness because people are basically idiots. Yeah, always gotta correct them, always gotta inform them, always gotta educate them, it seems like. So yeah, forgiveness is the key. And we struggle with that forgiveness because because a lot of times, but there's a consequence to people's actions, right? And a lot of times we hold this distrust. But forgiveness is the key. And I've forgiven those those white supremacist kind of people, but not in Hawaii. You don't do that in Hawaii. And even when people threaten me online for stupid stuff and they write stuff like, you wait till I get to Hawaii, like, oh, dude, you think you own Hawaii? You think you own my home? You think you can come 3,500 miles to beat me up like that? Okay, I'll stand my ground. I don't care if you're 300 pounds and I'm less than 200 pounds. I'll stand my ground. One thing about my older brothers, that they taught me to fight one-on-one. Yeah, not call other people to bring their guns and stuff like that. And believe me, I'm trying to forgive this person. And my ancestors got my back. But my brothers taught me that you fight one-on-one. Not, you don't call anybody else unless it's an unfair fight. Mahalo, mahalo, God of light and truth and Goddess of light and truth. And I teach my daughter, you don't fight dirty. You unless they're bringing 2 or 3 people to ambush you. Do whatever you can to survive. Mahalo, mahalo. What kind of but I am a very non-violent person, but sometimes like people act stupid, people act dumb, and then you got to teach them lessons, and they have to live through consequences. Mahalo, mahalo, mahalo. What else can you share with the collective for this week? Okay, we got loving compassion. Sometimes we gotta have compassion for stupid people. We don't know what they were taught or how they were taught. We only can just share with them that we have boundaries. We have boundaries and we don't like it. You know, I don't like that. I feel very hurt when you did that. I feel threatened when you did that. You know, sometimes we gotta tell it like that. Fire, Solaris, Sublime. I'm getting for like a lot of fire signs this week are changing their mindset about something, or basically leveling up, learning something new. Surrender to spirit, because the only person you gotta impress is your Akua, your ancestors, you know, the most highest. Those are the people that you gotta impress right now. Starseed Elemental. You have the elementals on your side right now. They're very multi-dimensional. And they're just saying that people are on different levels. Forgive them because they're on different levels. They wasn't taught right. They wasn't raised right. And they taking things on you too. But I don't deal with that. I don't like that. If you're gonna take things out on you need to take things out on someone, you take it out on the original people that hurt you. And if they're not here in this waking world, then you have conversations with them somehow. Realm Bridger. Some of you may be bridging realms, bridging two cultures, bridging people together. You may be making a difference in people's lives. And then reclaim your energy, reclaim your space. Yeah. Protect your energy levels, because there's a lot of vampires out there. Like I said, people are stupid. Okay, radical expansion, or okay, maybe I shouldn't use the word stupid. People are still developing. Radical expansion, and I'm still developing as well. Okay, radical expansion. It's whatever you're doing. For some of you, it's expanding. The energy is expanding and developing. Some of you may have walked away from the status quo. Some of you may have walked away from the status quo, and you're building up something, like it's building up ideas and mindsets. Okay, they just told me to do the last cards, to do the Archangel Gabriel. Mahalo, and I probably need it, because that after venting all that stuff, that's bringing up a lot of, that's resurfacing some things, hashing out some things. But it's just to know that, it's just good to know that I stood my ground. That's all. And that I'm very courageous and strong. Mahalo, God of light and truth and Goddess of light and truth. What else can you tell us, the collective? Listen only to love. Don't allow those people that are not developed, like spiritually, to bring you down. Listen to the words of love from your ancestors, from your spirit guide. Your spirit guides got your back. May pay attention to your dreams. Okay, you're receiving divine guidance while you sleep. Even if you don't remember your dreams, the answers are in your unconscious mind. So a lot of dreams that I have is like I'm astral projecting. Sometimes I'm swimming with marine life in the ocean. Agent or manager, your work expands its reach as you partner with a professional who can help you. So there may be a professional that's helping you write papers or write lyrics, songs, or distributing products that you have. And it feels good. It feels pretty good. Happy news, your prayer is answered in a creative way. Oh, I wish I could tell you my projects. I've been working on a couple projects and it's coming into positive fruition. Classes, learning and teaching are part of your higher calling. If you're a teacher in any kind of situation, like you're teaching intuitive 101 or teaching kids or teaching adults or teaching Reiki or even teaching subjects, different kinds of subjects, or even teaching your kids something. This is your mission. This may be your purpose. Journaling, consistently writing about your feelings and activities, their creative ideas, and builds your confidence as a writer. So writing really helps. So I got this sundial diary from one of these workshops that was in Hawaii. I think it was a year ago or 2 years ago, and it's been really helping me, and it indicates the weather or what I did for the planet, what I did for the earth that day, and helps me to reflect. Share your art with the world. It's time to allow others to enjoy your creative work. If you love to sing, you love to write, you love to act, maybe it's time for you to have others enjoy your creative work, and you may have made an impression or influenced someone for the best, for the goodness of the universe with the highest intentions. Ask for what you want. Clear communication with yourself, with God, and with others helps you avoid misunderstanding and speeds up the process of answered prayers. There may be some people that you feel uncomfortable communicating with because they have this demeanor. But just know, just try and remember how you were courageous at one time when you stuck up to a bully. I'm not saying that you should have that same tone, but just know that you have courage. You hold courage in yourself, and that you can ask for what you want, whether it's a raise or a grant, some grant money or scholarship money, or you want a loan or something like that, or it could be something simple like somebody stop parking in your driveway or something like that, like ask for what you want. And no matter what the outcome comes out, is that you tried. You're not a coward. You tried. You were courageous. And for those of you that I was gonna say something, but maybe I shouldn't. Never mind. So anyways, for those of you that are, I'm gonna say something else. For those of you that are trying to become intuitive, please purchase one of the cards on the bottom that I've showcased here, and see which ones resonate with you and your style of reading. It's to help my rescue animals, because it's getting money is getting kind of tight right now, and I know I gotta manifest and start something new. But I would really appreciate it for any donations or anything in my box that intrigues you. And I also accept if you do snail mail. I also accept that. I have Venmo and I have PayPal. Thank you so much for joining. Aloha waiā ʻoukou. Mahalo.